the first puller of the night for the NCCA United Pullers in Minnesota. He does have the option to turn that hook down. I'm betting money on that he's going to keep it. Marty Vanball with a pull of 69.25. 29.25. On a John Deere 7230 will be Andrew Edward England out of Comfrey, Minnesota. He's been pulling in the NTJ now for 2 years. He's a farmer by trade. They got a beef cattle operation there just east of Comfrey.
No.
Andy England has 2 tractors that run in this class. The other one's at home. It's still been in repairs from last year. All right, Andy England goes by the nickname of Edward. Out of Comfrey, Minnesota, John Deere 7230. All right, Andy England making a pretty good pass there. Puts him out past the 300-foot mark. Andy England with a pull of 307.7. 307.670. 307.670 for Andy England out of Comfrey.
Where's CZ at? What's that? Where's CZ at?
Next will be Ben Christensen out of LaSalle, Minnesota. Ben Christensen and I, we graduated together in 2004. Ben is a farmer by trade. Raises corn and soybeans and pigs down there. Him and his dad, his brother and sister, they got a hog operation they run. It's a 1973 International 1066. This tractor originally came in a pile from out in North Dakota. Sometimes people wonder, you know, what a pulling tractor starts out as. Well, it started out as a pile and worked into this today. Aaron Oldenburg down on the track, backing him in. Every once in a while, Aaron Oldenburg drives this tractor. He goes by the nickname of Ole. Ben Christensen getting situated. He's getting married here right here on Labor Day weekend, as a matter of fact. Hopefully he can stay pulling after that. Ben Christensen making his way down the track. International 1066 will get his distance here. How's it going? Ben Christensen with a pole of 316.480. 316.480 for Ben Christensen. I know they've been working on that tractor a little bit, trying to get weighting and balancing figured out on it. They changed the front end down a little bit this winter. And there's a lot of geometry in a pulling tractor there that you don't want to mess with too much if you don't have to. And it was time for a change, and now they're just relearning the tractor a little bit. Next will be Franz Rosenquist out of Atwater, Minnesota, driving a 1970 International 1026 called the Gold Dust. International 1026 Gold demonstrators are the most popular of the Gold demos. The idea behind that was to showcase the hydrostatic transmission. This is no longer a hydrostatic transmission in here, by the way. But if you're an international fan and you follow the Gold demonstrators, there's three things that you have to look for when you've got a Gold demonstrator. Number one, it has to have gold paint on it. Number two, the cast iron around the dash has to be painted black. And number three, it has to have a 1970 serial tag on it. Just about every IH dealer in 1970 got a demonstrator tractor. They were all different models. They went from the 544s, 826s, 1026s, 656s, 1256s, and the 1456s. And it didn't matter if they were a roll crop or standard tread, they just pulled random ones off the assembly line and painted them gold.
They're all set up the way I want it. About $1,500. Right. About $1,500. Yeah. Never, yeah. Well, could go wrong in fix.
Cliffs in the Gold Dust, making a very clean pass right there. His son pulls a limited pro tractor. That ain't here tonight. They call that one the Gold Rug. Brandon Rosenquist with a pole of 315.075. 315.075 for France.
I'll see you later.
Wade out of Wilmer, Minnesota. He's on a 1974 International 1066.
I did that tour already.
Wade Kell getting back in right there. MEG Corporation is the official fuel supplier of B100. That's what these guys are burning here tonight. Minnesota Soybean Research and Promotion Council is the #1 sponsor of the NTPA and the United Pullers of Minnesota. All right, Wade County with the green flag. Wade taking a little bit of a wild ride down the track. We'll get assistance here for you. With a full of 298.985. 298.985. Wade with a full of 298.985. Alright, coming out on the track next is another guy that decided to get married this year. Hopefully he gets to stay tractor pulling too. The Blake Pullis out of Monticello, Minnesota. He's got 9 years of pulling under his belt. He is a farmer by trade, a young farmer by trade. He also works for Bill DeLuge as a mechanic. Calls this tractor ageless, an International 1256. Got his brother-in-law down there backing him in. We'll be seeing Eric pull him here later in a little bit later class.
I'll watch it.
That tractor has a new front end put on there. They got it done just in time to go pulling this season. As you can see, it's not quite painted yet. But you can bet next year it'll be done in time. 334.245. Puts him in first place. 334.245. More sponsors again here on the local side of the United Farmers Co-op, Kimmel Equipment, Wells of Norwood, Dietz Builders, Dietz Repair, and Weber Multi-Services. Look after the sled next here will be Logan Marzon out of Waterville, Minnesota. This is a 1975 International 766 he calls In the Red.
Daddy, you know this one, not after that one, but the next one's going to be really good.
Logan is a farmer by trade and he's an owner-operator of Marzon Trucking. All right, here we have it. Logan's got the green flag. Real nice pass there for that 766. That tractor originally had 76 horsepower when it left the factory. Logan with a pull of 325.310. 325.310 for Logan. Here we have Jeff Parr coming out of the track out of Maryville, Wisconsin, on a 1984 John Deere 4250 called the Never Retreat Deere. Jeff is a farmer by trade, making a trip from Wisconsin. first place mark right there. We'll find out. Oh, not quite. Jeff with a full 328.470. 328.470. 470. That moved him into second place is what that did. Blake Cola's in first place and Jeff's in second place. Two more of our sponsors we need to thank is Wetzel Pretzels of Mankato, Turning Seeds of Cokato, O'Connor Grain of Blooming Prairie, and Biodiesel of Mankato. Main companies out of Albertville, Minnesota.
What?
Alright, here's a hometown boy coming out of the track. I'm sure a lot of people you know him. Mr. Mark Weber from right here in Arlington. 1974 International 1066. This is not the real 5 millionth edition 1066. There are people that ask that. They only made one 5 millionth edition International 1066. It is in a museum out in Montana. A group of dealers bought it in about 1975 when it came up for sale. In 1975, International Harvester had just passed the 5 million tractor mark. And I don't believe John Deere hit that mark until 1998 or 99. All you Google fanatics, if you want to correct me on that, you can look it up and correct me if you want to. This is a very close replica of it though. The paint on it is almost identical. The real 5 millionth edition had a cab on it with air conditioning. And Mark Weber looking for the green flag on his own hometown track. That's the kind of pass we like to see Mark make right there. We'll get his distance. I know he's knocking on Blake's door there. Oh, he didn't quite get Blake. Blake is 4 feet ahead of him. Mark with a pole of 330.685. 330.685 for the hometown boys. 330.685. Minnesota. That's another little bit of a drive away from here. Ronnie's been pulling for 41 years. This is a Case IH MX 190 right here. Calls this tractor the Road Runner. Ronnie is a farmer by trade. And the guy that turned down his first pass is going to find out if that was the right thing to do or not. We have Marty Schambauer again on Mayhem. That first pass that he made was a pretty good pass. Hopefully he can beat it. Marty's got his son Brandon backing him in out there. Marty Schambauer is a farmer by trade. He's also a high-capacity dealer.
Daddy, how do you get in there? You simply should have done it
Marty Schambauer's first pass was 290 something. He currently would have been in third place if he'd have kept it. He knows who he's got to beat. I don't know. I think turning that pass down might have been the right thing to do. He knows what he has under the hood. He knew he could do better.
But, so that doesn't affect them then? They're at school for what?
There you have it. He knew what was going on. Marty Schambauer just rolled into first place with a pole of 336.650. 336.650 for Marty Schambauer. He is our first place winner in the Pro Farm